What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you the must-haves at the Fragrancebuy Boxing Day sale, which is just the best time to grab the goodies, and they are running an amazing sale. So I'll give you the lowdown and the stuff that I think you guys should have your eye on. I think these are some of the best goodies that I've picked up this year. If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Yana. This is The Scented. We talk about all things fragrance, and Fragrancebuy.ca, if you guys don't know, is one of my favorite places to shop for fragrances at a huge discount. I do work with this boutique, and I want to share with you guys the highlights of this Boxing Day sale. So here are the details. You get buy one, get one 30 off from their curated Boxing Day collection with the code BOX30. Alternatively, if you want to get something not from that collection, you just get 10% off with the code BOX10. You can't stack those coupons together, but you can stack either one of those with the free shipping coupon code. And that discount code is BOXSHIP23 on any purchase over $20.23. Get it? Because it's the year 2023. And they're going to be restocking a whole bunch of fragrance goodies. The sale starts on December 25th, Christmas Day, and ends December 28th, a minute short of midnight. So make sure you hop on quick before all the good stuff is sold out, because I've been burned before. Anyway, let's hop into my beautiful red box with all of my goodies that I want to share with you. So I have done some digging and discovering of Arabian fragrances this year, and I have been coming to the realization that they are very much worth the hype and very, very good for the price point. I want to start with one that you guys probably have already heard of, and this one is totally worth the hype. It's called Kamra from Latafa. The packaging is pretty amazing. If you didn't guess by now, this is a dupe of Kilian Angel Share. The packaging is super luxurious. It looks like a little bottle of like cognac or whatever hard liqueur that I don't drink. And it is indeed very similar to Kilian Angel Share. Super, super sweet, like punches you in the face with sweetness. It kind of has this like honeyed date vibe. It is also quite boozy. A word of caution though, if any of you guys are like me and you're sensitive to that like sharp, kind of like pinchy note in certain fragrances, this one does have it on the dry down. It fooled me in the beginning. I didn't smell it at all, but the dry down does have that. Thankfully, I seem to be in the minority. A lot of people don't smell it. So that aside, it is super, super close to Kilian Angel Share for a fraction of the price. Next up, I have a Parfums de Marly fragrance. This is a very underrated one, and honestly, my favorite. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with tester boxes, testers come in a plain white box, nothing fancy. Sometimes they come without a cap. This one comes with a cap, and this is Parfums de Marly Darcy. I really like Darcy. It is like a very intense, like Miss Dior DNA, or even a little bit similar to Coco Mademoiselle, but like with the sweetness amped up to the max. This has a very like sweet praline note in the dry down. There's patchouli, you know, you have your jasmine, your rose, your citrus notes. Very much a similar note breakdown to the fragrances I just mentioned, but just intensified and sweet. It is super elegant and feminine. It is a very statement piece, like going out type of scent. So I really love it for that. I think it is super underrated, and to me, one of the best from Parfums de Marly. And over to another Arabian fragrance. This is Latafa La African Drummer. I think this is a super new release, and Fragrancebuy is one of the only places to get it. This is the packaging. It's quite heavy, and there was some speculation that this is a dupe of Memo Paris African Leather. I'm gonna say it's not, because there's no real spiciness in here at all. This isn't like that at all. This is more of like a creamy, soapy, like almost coconutty scent. It's a very unique blend, and it is so beautiful. It's really actually a fresh and creamy scent. So you have that soapy coconut in the opening and some citrus. And then you get some florals. Like there's definitely some almost vacation-like florals, very like jasmine-y type of scent, warm, and still very clean smelling, very creamy. It almost smells to me, that fluffy lemon kind of opening almost reminds me of, only on skin. Out of here, I can't really smell it, but the way it develops on skin reminds me of Tom Ford's Soleil Neige. That fluffy kind of meringue-like citrus, that musky softness is what I get in the opening. And then it almost has some kind of hint of Byredo's Belle d'Afrique, but I don't think it's meant to be a dupe. I think this is a fragrance of its own. It is actually quite unique. And the dry down is also very soft, fluffy, and creamy, almost a little bit kind of like Carolina Herrera Good Girl. So like somewhere between that blend of Belle d'Afrique and Soleil Neige and Good Girl, I guess is kind of what came to mind initially. I'm gonna make a statement here and say that this is one of my favorite affordable discoveries of the year. I was pretty blown away when I smelled this, and the scent is so long lasting. I did double spray. So I sprayed earlier in the day and then I like refilled in the mid-afternoon because I think I went nose blind to it. And then I smelled my clothes in the morning and they smelled so strong. And then my hubby told me that like that fragrance is actually really strong. So yeah, this is a powerhouse fragrance and it smells delicious. Then I picked up a refill of Kilian Intoxicated. So the refill bottles, they look like this. They are glass. I was worried it might be plastic. Thankfully, it is glass. And so they have this little nozzle. You twist it and you open it and you can refill your bottle, which I have. So it'll go right in here, bloop, 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 in the nice pretty bottle. And this is like a fraction of the price as well. So I believe this is like $350 and this is $170. So people that are not like presentation divas, you really could just like work with this at a much more affordable price point and still have a Kilian, not a dupe. And Kilian Intoxicated is one of my favorite fragrances from Kilian. It is like this spicy, warm coffee scent. It's like a black coffee, not a milky coffee, and lots of warm spices in there. So to me, it kind of like reminds me of a Turkish coffee with spices. I think it's one of the most outstanding Kilian fragrances, and it isn't sweet at all. Super unisex and a very sexy scent. Here's another Lattafa. This is also super likable. The packaging is adorable. It's literally fuzzy pink. And this kind of smells like the Viva La Juicy DNA and like the Gucci Gorgeous Gardenia. Except it has champagne and strawberries. It's quite light. It's super flirty, super girly. It would make a really great party scent. It's very crowd pleasing and also really, really affordable. I actually wore that the other day and my hubby said that it smelled really good, and I asked him if it reminds me of Viva La Juicy and he said no. So I think he probably forgot what Viva La Juicy smells like, but I do see a bit of a similarity there. Anyway, they have the Gouttals, my favorite Gouttals. I got Nuit Confidence, another bottle of it. Whenever I run low on this, I need more. This is by far my favorite vanilla-centric fragrance. This is kind of like vanilla, almost like black pepper and incense. So it's not a sweet vanilla, it's not powdery. It's quite dry, it has a woodiness about it, super elegant and very, very relaxing. I find this to be a fragrance that is perfect to wear like out on any occasion. It could be very upscale smelling. It's pretty simple and elegant, but it's like very expensive smelling. And I also really like to just lounge in this fragrance as well. It just makes me feel like very, very put together. Yeah, the pom-pom is also a huge bonus for me. I have to hold this like clinky clanky because that's the one downfall, is super noisy. And Nuit Confidence, well, she needs a friend. So I got another bottle of Tenue de Soirée because this is another one that I love from Goutal and it always runs empty. This smells like more grown up, kind of elegant Gucci Rush, except Gucci Rush is like more of a party scent, and me personally I tend to reach for that one for some reason more in the summer. This is more like an elegant, almost suede like smooth Gucci Rush type of DNA. But I would say if you don't like Gucci Rush, you're still very likely to enjoy this. I haven't had one person come back to me and say they don't like it, and I've recommended this to a lot of people. In fact, a lot of people that have smelled this on me or smelled it at my house have gone out and bought their own. So yeah, I think this is like a super crowd pleasing scent, and I think one of the best to get as like a gift for anybody. So I know we missed Christmas, but Valentine's Day is coming up. So guys looking for wife gifts and girlfriend gifts, this is the one. So that wraps up my Boxing Day recommendations. I hope you guys take advantage of the sale and grab some goodies. Let me know some of your favorite Middle Eastern Arabian fragrances because I really want to dive into more of those in this coming year. I've really had great success with a lot of them. So drop those recommendations for me and I'll definitely check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, give it a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.